Flowers?
Done.
Media?
They've arrived.
Catering? Ready. Ready. Madam CEO, will you ever stop calling me that? Not today. You've earned it. I've seen this look before. What look? The one you wore before your wedding. I was terrified that day, and today, I'm grateful. A year ago, I thought losing Cardoso design meant losing my purpose. Now I know sometimes God removes you from one room because He's preparing another. And this room is beautiful. No, the people inside it are.
Good morning, Ma.
Good morning. I have an invitation.
Please come in. You came.
I almost didn't.
I'm glad you did.
Do you think she'll want to see me?
I don't know, but I think she'll listen.
For the first time in years, I'm entering a place where I have no authority.
Maybe that's exactly what makes today important. Here, let's go in.
I nearly didn't come.
I wasn't sure you would.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I've rehearsed this conversation all morning, but now that I'm standing here, I don't know where to begin.
Begin with the truth.
I owe you an apology. I should have seen your value before you had to prove it to the world. When my husband died, I became afraid. I convinced myself that protecting the Cardoso name meant controlling everyone around it. I hurt Amina. I hurt you. I even hurt my own son. I cannot change what I did. But if forgiveness is something that can be earned, I want to spend whatever years I have left trying.
So, the woman who once called me crying at 2 in the morning is about to give the biggest speech of her life. You'll never let me forget that night. Never. You nearly killed my phone battery. You look nervous. I've spoken in front of clients. I've pitched million-naira projects. But today feels different. Because today isn't about business. It's about your story. I just hope I don't cry. If you cry, I'll cry. Joy will cry. The guests will cry. So don't worry, you won't be alone. Sorry to interrupt. The media says they're ready. You've got this. No, we've got this. Thank you for refusing to let me disappear when I thought my life was over. I only reminded you of the woman you already were. Please welcome the founder and creative director of Velvet Interiors, Mrs. Demilade Cardoso. When people admire a beautiful building, they usually ask, who designed it? They rarely ask, who sacrificed to make it possible? I stand here today because many people believed in me. My parents, my friends, my husband, who first encouraged my talent, and because one woman unknowingly taught me that brilliance should never remain hidden. Mama Amina, would you please join me? This woman helped build the company many of us admired. She sacrificed her inheritance, saved a dying company, and walked away with neither recognition nor gratitude. But history deserves the truth.
I never imagined I'd live to see this day.
You didn't lose your legacy. It simply waited for the right generation to tell your story.
I owe you more than an apology. You owe yourself peace. No, I owe you the truth. I was afraid. I looked at you, and all I could see was someone taking something from my children. I know. I never stopped to see that you were actually helping build something for them. I made you feel like an outsider when you had earned your place long before I arrived. We were both protecting something, your family, me, my dignity. Can you ever forgive me? I forgave you years ago. I was only waiting for you to forgive yourself.
There he is. I was beginning to think senior advocate had abandoned us.
I wouldn't have missed this for anything.
I knew you'd find a way.
I'm afraid I can't stay long. I have another engagement shortly. But before I leave, I think it's time we had that conversation.
I understand. Let's step into the boardroom.
I've spent the last few weeks verifying every document connected to Cardoso Design. I wanted to be certain before bringing everyone into the same room. Mrs. Amina Bello told the truth. When Cardoso Design was on the verge of collapse, Joseph Cardoso sought investors because the company could no longer survive on bank loans. Amina Bello sold properties inherited from her late parents. She invested the proceeds into the company. It was not a loan, it was an equity investment. The company's lawyers prepared a new shareholders agreement. From that day, Joseph Cardoso owned 50%. Amina Bello owned 50%. So my father never intended to take it back? He never revoked the agreement. He never transferred those shares. He died before resolving the conflict that followed.
I kept waiting. I kept telling myself, tomorrow, my husband would fix everything. He never got that tomorrow. I convinced myself I was protecting my family. I couldn't accept that someone outside the Cardoso bloodline owned half of what my husband built. So I fought you. I questioned you. I made staying unbearable. And instead of protecting my family, I slowly destroyed it. I never wanted your husband's name. I never wanted your house. I never wanted revenge. I only wanted the truth.
I grew up believing my father built Cardoso Design alone. I know today that I have spent my entire life benefiting from a sacrifice I never even knew existed. I'm sorry, not because I'm guilty, but because I never asked enough questions.
Your father was a good man. He was simply too afraid of losing peace. He kept postponing the difficult conversation. Unfortunately, life doesn't always give us tomorrow.
Maybe this is why none of us could move forward. We were all carrying different versions of the same story.
There is one final matter. The bank has concluded its restructuring process. The Cardoso family no longer owns a controlling interest in Cardoso Design. However, the administrators have decided that the company's future should not be built on politics, but on competence. Mr. Bankole Cardoso, the board has offered you the position of lead consulting architect. No family privilege, no inherited authority, simply because your work speaks for itself. I don't know what to say. Perhaps thank you is enough. The board has also invited Mrs. Amina Bello to serve as honorary chair of the company's Heritage Council, ensuring that the values upon which Cardoso Design was built are never forgotten again.
I never asked for any title.
And that's exactly why you deserve one. You look radiant tonight.
Thank you.
I spent years trying to become the son my mother needed. In the process, I forgot how to become the husband you deserved. No excuses, no blame. I made those choices. I own them. For the first time, I don't want another chance because I'm your husband. I want the chance to earn your trust, like any other man would.
I'm not ready to wear it again. But I'm no longer carrying it because I'm angry. I'm carrying it because I'm hopeful.
That's enough for me.
There you two are. I've been looking everywhere. Oh, did I interrupt another emotional Nollywood scene?
You always know when to show up.
That's literally my job as Demi's best friend. Madam CEO, your guests are waiting. Let's go.
Everyone a little closer, please. Perfect.
Thank you all for coming.
One more.
For a long time, I thought this story was about buildings. But it wasn't. It was about people. People whose sacrifices were hidden. People who had to lose everything before they found themselves. People who discovered that protecting a legacy isn't the same as controlling it. A great architect once said, "A great building is only as strong as the foundation nobody sees." I finally understand what he meant. The strongest architect is sometimes the one history forgets to mention. And that's why this story will always be called The Shadow Architect.
Beautiful. Everyone,
smile.
As grand, the walls are thick, but every lie is just another brick. You thought I'd smile and play the part. You underestimated my breaking heart.